You don't have to spend much time with Ann Malik to know her home is filled with love.
Jasmine was 7 and Dara was 5 and BJ.
A proud mother of 3. Family pictures, vacations, milestones frame the walls. Memories that Ann wasn't sure she would be here to see.
Early 2014, I just started feeling more tired than normal and a lot of brain fog, just a kind of a general feeling. I had 3 little kids. They were 3, 5, and 7 years old.
Not unlike many women, Ann passed off the feeling as just a tired mom juggling life. Eventually, she saw her doctor. She was anemic, treated that, but still, the offness, as she describes it, continued.
I just felt a fullness, and so I recall asking my doctor, like, what is here? Is this my liver or my ovaries? And all my blood work turned out just normal.
Though she says she wasn't feeling depressed, she turned her focus inward.
Thinking that it was then my mental health, I really tried to address the mental health by doing some more exercise and, trying to have a positive mindset.
All the while, Ann had a dangerous, aggressive condition rapidly spreading through her body.
A couple months later, I coughed up blood. A CAT scan said I had pneumonia.
2 pneumonia diagnoses followed. She was losing weight, and her doctor discovered what he said was an ulcer in her lung.
A week later, the phone rang, and I answered it. It was the pulmonologist, and he said, "You have lung cancer."
Ann, who had no risk factors, was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer at the age of 39. It had spread to multiple organs, including her brain.
I don't want to know what stage. I don't want to know any life expectancies. I knew it was late because I had been so sick for a while.
Her husband would carry that weight for her.
There was no point in bringing any information to Ann on what we might discuss, but I was not prepared to find out that the doctor said she had a month to live. There were 3 doctors in the room. One was a woman, and she was crying. So then I said, well, you don't know her. She's strong.
She started chemotherapy. Her husband started researching. At the 1-month mark, she celebrated her 40th birthday, still unaware what doctors had said. A second opinion and a second chance at life came at Massachusetts General Hospital.
She was found to have a fusion in a gene called ROS1. The targeted therapy that she was first started on, a medicine called crizotinib, was approved by FDA, but not for ROS1 positive cancers for her, like hers. It was actually approved for a different type of lung cancer. And so we were able to get it for her.
With every month that passed, Ann defied the odds. 9 months after her diagnosis, her body scans showed no sign of cancer.
So I was like, great, no more treatments, I'm good. And they're like, well, you have to keep taking these drugs and having these treatments because, on the microscopic level, they believe that you still need to be treating this, otherwise it will just come back.
They were right. For several years, she developed a new metastases in her brain every 6 months. Today, 10 years since her diagnosis, her cancer screenings have been clear since 2021. Her young children are now well into their teenage years.
But having the kids gave me a lot of fight. I really was scared that they wouldn't remember me.
Ann credits the science for the living, the thriving. She says that's all about her mindset.
Sometimes you just have to get through it, but as much as you can, look for the beauty in it. Those silver linings, the love, the care, and the kindness. Belief is so important, and I would listen to other people's stories so I could form a belief that it was possible. So it's such a gift for me that I can be here and share my story so somebody out there knows that they can survive and they can thrive.
When you ask people what the #1 cancer killer of women is, most will say it's breast cancer. It's not, it is in fact lung cancer. Still ahead, muffins at a laundromat.